Hey, welcome back to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, everybody. Go ahead and like this video, comment down below. Let me know, are you a fan of Young Dolph and where are you from? Let's get right into this, man. Let's get it started. So look, Moneybagg Yo pull up on Key Glock. Why? Because Yo Gotti not saying nothing, Dolph not around. Usually at first, the whole thing about Memphis, CMG, and PRE was that it all started from Yo Gotti being jealous of Young Dolph because they was doing the same thing, but Dolph was trying to be his own boss and not go under Yo Gotti's wing. So that's where it first started because people, hey, they feel some type of way when they see success around them with other people. You know what I mean? So not only that, but what you got to realize is the fact that since it wasn't a lot between Moneybagg Yo and Key Glock, but the fact that right now it's like, okay, Yo Gotti's right hand man or like the first, first starter, that's Moneybagg Yo. And Young Dolph's number one go to would have been Key Glock. And so because Yo Gotti and the Dolph isn't no longer a thing to like for them to go back and forth on, now it has, went to the next generation, which is Moneybagg Yo and Key Glock. Now they still bicker and back and forth. You got to remember that Moneybagg Yo, he's been around in Memphis. Like he got history there. He grew up in that whole area of that whole South, right? And so Key Glock and Moneybagg Yo and Makita's Raven, they all went to the same high school. They all went to the same high school. And back then, Moneybagg Yo was trying to be in a group and he was trying to do the stuff with Finesse two times and everything like that before he actually got signed. And the crazy thing about all of that was that Dolph actually gave Moneybagg Yo a chance. He actually gave him a feature and everything, didn't even charge him. So Dolph was trying to feed Moneybagg Yo. He was trying to feed Moneybagg Yo, his whole family, his girl and Ari and everything like that. And then all of a sudden, boom, Yo Gotti gets into Moneybagg Yo's ear. You can't let people get in your ear because if you let people get in your ear, they're going to try to convince you of whatever their ideas are. They're going to try to they're going to try to literally convince you that they're right and that whatever natural way you was going to be wrong. And so that's what's going on. You can't really have people trying to influence you like that to where they try to prove you that da-da-da. They try to cohort you to go this certain way. They try to basically like instigate you to believe one way over another or something like that. Or they're trying to basically get you to do something. So that's when, they got in his ear and boom, next thing you know, the whole thing come to where they beefing now. They no longer getting along in Memphis. It's like if everybody got along in Memphis, man, it would be the number one city in the whole world because of all the talent that's coming out of there. If all the people in Memphis really came together, all them celebrities or rappers and everything, man, you know how much they could charge $1,000 a ticket, have their own festival. You see what I'm saying? They have so much talent that they could literally have 3 days worth of rappers as a lineup, which is a festival. It's gonna be 1,000 to 2,000, 5,000 a ticket, just like how them other folks be doing it, man. When it comes to the ED dancing and all that stuff, right? And so, really, what you gotta remember is the fact that they got history. When Finesse two times after Dolph actually tried to help Moneybagg Yo, that's when Finesse two times and Moneybagg Yo started having issues because of the fact that, when Moneybagg Yo started getting some type of attraction and he thought he was getting help from Dolph, he thought he was blowing up right real soon. And then Finesse two time gets shipped off to go do his time. Next thing you know, Moneybagg Yo ran off with the laptop full of all the lyrics, all the songs, and they still like kind of had some type of unsettled differences between that because of the fact that he had to, when Finesse got out, that was his first instinct thing was to go to Moneybagg Yo, pull up to him and get his music back and everything. Because look, it ain't, he tried to even Finesse two time was really on Dolph's side. And you got to remember how Moneybagg Yo and Yo Gotti tried to get Finesse two times to diss Dolph by telling him that they were in beef with him. And then what happened is that Finesse two times made his tweet or whatever like that, dissing Dolph because he was trying to be loyal to Moneybagg Yo and Yo Gotti. He really thought it was some big issue between them. But once he came to realize that it was all over jealousy, greed, and a baby mama, and it was just basically Yo Gotti tripping for no reason, then that's when he knew. He was like, man, y'all had me literally diss Dolph, and now I'm out here and I can't take my word back. You see what I'm saying? He can no longer rekindled a relationship between Dolph family and Finesse Two Times. And that's all really because of the fact that, you know, he was trying to stay loyal to Moneybagg Yo and Yo Gotti and things because he thought that that was going to be his way to get out the hood, the way for him to stack it up and have opportunities. But see, this is what loyalty gets you to, when you loyal to the wrong type, when you loyal to the wrong people, man. You got to really have decision-making skills to notice, okay, are you with the right people in your circle, in your life to be able to push you towards success? If not, you have to reevaluate everything. And so that's what's going on with the fact that with everything that was happening right then and there, man. And so that's when, Finesse Two Time gets out, then they got to go and basically try to get the songs back. And then that's when the Mob Tajay Prince and them, they step in. They try to sign Finesse Two Times right off the bat because they know he's going to be trending. They looked at the analytics. They looked at his name search in Google and found all type of stuff. That's where they went immediately with the offer. They said, you know what? It'd be worth it if we just went and picked him up. That way we could just get, before anybody tries to convince him anything and tell him to be careful or watch out for this and watch out for that, they will already have basically convinced him to sign with them. And that's how they basically got away with it. Then next thing you know, they're trying to, you know, be the mediators between Finesse Two Times, Moneybagg Yo, and the whole thing with CMG. And then, but then sooner or later, Finesse Two Times finally realized that the crowd was of CMG, Moneybagg Yo, and Yo Gotti and Black Youngster was not the crowd that was going to make him successful. That's not the crowd for him to be around to prolong his career, prolong and just survive in general. You know what I mean? And so he didn't want to get wrapped up in the CMG Rico. He didn't want to have anything to do about, you know, if anybody was going to slide for Dolph or get back on anything like that, because, you know, Memphis is still crazy. People was dropping and stuff. Like you seen dude drop on Bradley Street. You seen dude get dropped at the Memorial. You seen dude get dropped at the mall. There's so many things that was going on at that time. And so basically now this is what's happening, is that what they decided to do was to basically have Finesse Two Times no longer associated with CMG because of the fact that he chose that these is not the right people for him to be around. So that's done, ended quick. He finally came to the realization that Dolph was right the whole time. Finesse Two Times knows, a lot of people in Memphis knows that Dolph was right the whole time. And everybody got something to say too, but the streets is talking and they basically saying that CMG was wrong. Yo Gotti and Moneybagg Yo was wrong. And so this whole thing come back full circle to, all right, so now Key Glock is pulling up to Moneybagg Yo because now that they know they was wrong for being in the Bentley in front of Makita's. They was wrong for trying to send Big Jook on a mission and putting money on folks' head. They was wrong for having that meeting and having Straight Drop and all of them be in one room at the same time discussing, plotting, who knows what. And so when you add everything up in totality, in the situation of the circumstances, now folks can really tell, you know, what Young Dolph was trying to tell these folks and these youngins, watch yourself. Don't be entertaining a lot of the CMG things. They're going to try to finesse you. They're going to try to do to you what they did to Finesse Two Times. So at the end of the day, the message he was trying to teach about being your own boss, like actually having control of your destiny, that's more important than a quick little bag for them to be able to own all your stuff and everything. So that's what he was trying to tell him. And so at the end of the day, though, now Key Glock is pulling up to Moneybagg Yo to press him on all the stuff that happened, to let him know about, oh, yeah, we didn't forget about this. We didn't forget about that. We know what happened to Makita's. They know what happened inside of that Bentley, who was actually driving that Bentley. Because Moneybagg Yo, his keys to the Bentley was found when Big Jook told the feds where to go to search the office. They went to the CMG headquarters and found the spare keys to the Bentley. They found everything. They basically got all the stuff that they was hiding. Everything that wasn't collected at the Dolph scene or around that whole thing, all the stuff that they didn't think was tied to it, and so they decided not to collect. Man, when they boarded up that cookie shop, when they did everything and boom, after the marshals left and all that, they took all the things that they forgot to check and hid them somewhere. And Big Jook knew exactly where that was because the safe was in his office at the CMG headquarters. So when the feds swept And they got him and they told him that, hey, look, man, Black Youngster's dude, Shondell, said that it's all you, that you did it. So Big Jook sitting there looking at 150 years and he almost started tearing up. That's why he ended up telling them exactly where the safe was that had the Bentley keys that's going to connect the whole entire Dolph thing. And they were asking him the same exact questions as Gunna. Hey, is CMG this? Is CMG that? Do they do this? Did they hit up this person? And so this is the type of heat that they're coming at him from. So the pressure, the weight on their shoulders for this whole thing, that's how you know everybody knows that is basically coming down to an end, to pinpoint to where they're going to get justice for Dolph one way. And so, you know, as things is opening up and as details is coming out and, you know, once people started figuring out exactly what Big Jook actually told and how much that they have now, it's crazy. They started swooping up and found Shondell in a beat, in a snap of a finger. They knew exactly his coordinate location. And the only coincidence is that they only figured that out after talking to Big Jook. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment down below. Let me know where y'all from and let me know if you're a fan of Young Dolph. I'm going to catch you on the next video.